What is good, guys? What is good? Just saw the news on Justin Fields getting traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs from the New York Jets for a 7th-round pick. And I do find this interesting, right? I've been so up and down on Justin Fields, dude, and it's just so hard, right? Because I'm like, this dude is so extremely talented, but I'm like, just as in terms of him, like, kind of reading defenses, I'm like, is it there or is it not there? I just really don't know. But when it comes to Justin Fields, I like to factor in where he's been, who's coached him, just a lot of things happening, right? He was with the Chicago Bears. He had Matt Nagy. He had Matt Eberflus, right? Then he goes to Pittsburgh. He goes under Mike Tomlin, right? They had Russell Wilson there as well. And I'm like, Arthur Smith as the OC? Yeah, I'm not feeling that. I'm like, still not really liking the offensive coaching for Justin Fields. Then he ends up going with the Jets. You know, they got Aaron Glenn there as his first year. Wasn't expecting much, like the best from the coaching staff, especially on the offensive side. And there were a couple games where Justin Fields played decent, but honestly just wasn't the best, right? It really wasn't the best. So now he's being traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. And I think this is the best scenario for him, right? Like we've seen this. We've seen this as like a common thing with a lot of these quarterbacks. We've seen it with Sam Darnold. We've seen it with Baker Mayfield. We've seen it with just the list goes on of guys that came from franchises that just honestly weren't putting their young guys in a really good scenario, right? And now you see Justin Fields go into the Kansas City Chiefs. And it should be interesting too, right? Like he's going to the Kansas City Chiefs under Andy Reid. They don't have Matt Nagy anymore, so it's not like Matt Nagy will be there for Justin Fields, right? Justin Fields will be there under Eric Bieniemy, and Eric Bieniemy is a guy who I feel like makes the Chiefs better. Like the Chiefs, in my opinion, the Kansas City Chiefs just were not good with Matt Nagy as OC. I feel like there was really no identity for that offense with Matt Nagy, as opposed to Eric Bieniemy, where it was just like a lot more exciting shit happening on the Kansas City Chiefs offense. So now, you know, you have Patrick Mahomes coming off of the ACL injury. And who knows? Like some people are saying Patrick Mahomes is going to be ready for the first of the season. Maybe he will be, but let's just say a scenario where he maybe misses a week or two. An off season with Justin Fields with the Kansas City Chiefs and everything that they got going there, that'd be interesting. It'd be interesting just to see if Justin Fields comes in and plays just a little bit. Say the Chiefs are blowing out a team, he comes in and plays. He plays good. Say they're like I just mentioned. Say Patrick Mahomes doesn't end up playing weeks 1 or 2. We see him play and he ends up playing decent. I know it's tough, right? It's like, how many chances do we give these guys? But I really like to factor that in when it comes to Justin Fields. I just don't feel that he's had the best coaching on the offensive side, right? I'm not going to sit here and talk about weapons because the weapons have been there. But in this league, we've learned, like, you can have weapons, but if the scheme itself isn't good, that shit ain't going to work. It's not going to work for the QB. It's not going to work for the running back. It's not going to work for the wide receivers, offensive line. All that blocking gets messed up in the run game, in the passing game. A lot of things going wrong. So I really do find this interesting for Justin Fields' sake. It's like, can he revive his career, you know, going to a team with way better structure, right? And way better just like offensive coaches as like leaders to kind of like teach this guy up. And that's crazy to say because the reason I say that, Justin Fields is only 27 years old. Everything that he's gone through, Justin Fields is still only 27 years old. Like we saw when Geno Smith had his career resurgence, and I'm not going to sit here and compare him to Geno Smith, but Geno Smith did have that career resurgence with the Seattle Seahawks. And you just don't know with some of these guys. Justin Fields, like that's the thing. Like people get so upset and they're like, "Oh, he's a bust. It's over. It's done with. Why are teams even trying?" It's like there are a lot of QBs that come into this league that can't even sniff like close to the success that Justin Fields has had, even with everything being weird with him, with the up and down career, just not knowing how good he is. And you look at this current NFL draft with the quarterbacks, Justin Fields is better than a lot of these guys. He is. Now, I'm not going to be like, oh, he's straight up better than Mendoza, but I'm like, we don't really know what Mendoza is going to be like. And we don't know what other quarterbacks in this league are going to be like. But if there's one thing, I think we should just kind of kind of find it like, guess we'll kind of see. We've seen it with some of these other guys. Good offensive coaching matters. So interested to see what happens with Justin Fields. This is great for the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Like, Gardner Minshew's not going to be back. You guys need a backup. And you watch Patrick Mahomes. We've all watched Patrick Mahomes play ball. Patrick Mahomes, he'll go freestyle every now and then. Like, he'll just start scrambling. And it's funny when you watch Patrick Mahomes, because he's not the fastest guy, but he just catches defenses by surprise. You put Justin Fields in that offense, man, you see him run, you see him take off. He gets some massive chunk gains. Like, Justin Fields can still run. He is still extremely athletic. So I'm interested to see what will happen. You know, maybe we don't get to see him play at all, but maybe behind the scenes, stuff that we just don't really get to see, he's getting coached by guys, and maybe this is the career turn for Justin Fields. You just never know in today's NFL. A lot of these franchises fail some of these young guys, and I feel like I really feel like Justin Fields has kind of gotten that end of the stick, like just not put in the best scenario with the coaches, because the coaches that he's had up to this point offensively, I'm just kind of like whatever with a lot of these guys. So I'm interested to see if he can kind of turn it around or kind of show something, and you know, say again, like I said, say he doesn't play, a team's like, hey, we're gonna trade for Justin Fields, and it's a solid team, a team that's good, and he ends up going there and having a good career. You just don't know in today's NFL. We just don't know. So I interested to see where this goes. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to your boy. All we do is talk football here. And yeah, man, appreciate you watching. It's your boy Shady Luke, and I am outie. Deuces.